Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my channel, Live with Lainey. I'm Lainey. I bet you could guess that, though. Anyway, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today, but I really want to get a message to you, so I'm gonna do it, you know? I'm going through this journey just along with, well, right along with you guys, and so I guess it takes a lot to build up the effort and everything to get on here and get these messages out, but helping you guys has been helping me, so I'm powering through, and I'm actually growing and enjoying every step of the way. So also, my best friend gave me a new deck of cards, these awesome holographic AE weight tarot cards. So thank you again, Lindsay. You're the best. I love you. So let's use those and see what's going on with the Divine Masculine. I know you guys want to know what he's thinking, what's going on through his head. Spirit, please give me the best, clearest message for these people. What is the masculine thinking about? What is he thinking? All right. I guess he has a lot on his mind. So all right, two piles of cards fell out for what's on his mind. We got the Hierophant, the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so I think it's important to note that the Queen of Wands is in reverse, the Knight of Swords is running away and into this Page of Cups energy, and then we have the Hierophant on this side. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. So obviously, he's feeling the consequences of leaving you out in the cold, and he's feeling left out in the cold himself. And the other set of cards that came out are the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So actually last night I pulled out some cards for the collective just on my own, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse was the first one to come out for how he was thinking as well. So that's interesting. And what I got from that, actually the Page of Pentacles came out for what he was doing as well. So, and what I was getting from that is that he doesn't want to see you single anymore. He doesn't want to see the Divine Feminine. Although I'm sure he has all the faith in the world that she can provide for herself and do everything on her own, he doesn't. I feel a sense of guilt almost that he's not contributing, and he's not protecting her from anything, you know, anything bad that can happen to her. So that's what I get. I get a sense of that. And so honestly, this Queen of Wands in reverse, this Knight of Swords running out of there, this is like leaving a third party situation. So some of you guys might have masculines that are involved in a third party situation, and this is him thinking about heading away from some, maybe a fire sign. And he wants to explore his feelings. He wants to tap into his feelings, true feelings. He wants to nurture them. And he wants to do the right thing. He wants to do right by himself and by the feminine. So let's see. That was a lot for the first pull, how he's thinking. He's really got you, the feminines on his mind a lot. Like I was surprised. Okay, so what is the masculine feeling about the feminine? How does he feel about her? Okay. So he feels like he's going to have to put in a lot of effort to get what he wants with the feminine. But I'm getting that he's willing to do that. He's willing to put forth that effort. Maybe not exactly at this time or today, but the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. So he's putting everything in his power to push forward and push over that edge and get to the place he needs to be at to be healed enough to come forward and have a solid footing is what I'm getting. And let's see, what is the masculine doing about the feminine? What's he doing in regards to this connection? Okay. So he's having a hard time balancing his emotions and his thoughts. So we got the King of Wands with the Chariot in reverse. He wants to move forward, but there's a block. So he's very passionate about the feminine, but there's something's telling me to look up the meaning of the Chariot in reverse right now, but maybe there's a book meaning that'll give me some more insight. This isn't actually out of a book. These are my own notes. I'm back. Sorry guys, my memory cut out and so the video cut off, but just before I started recording I just ordered one of those Google Pixel phones that all the YouTubers are raving about nowadays. So by next week I'll have a much better phone and picture and everything for you guys. So anyway, yeah, honestly, I have a notebook with all my little notes from when I first started learning tarot, and I haven't picked it up in a long time, and something told me to grab it right now. And it's because I wasn't thinking that the Chariot in reverse could mean self-doubt. And so that's basically what I feel is going on here. Is he's really passionate. He wants to take action. He wants to nurture his passions and explore them, and the block is that he's just not confident at this point of time. That doesn't mean the Chariot can't get flipped back right side up and, you know, get the wheels on the carriage going again. So all right, let's see. Can I get a card for what's going to happen? What's the masculine going to do in the near future? What's he going to be up to? All right. A lot of confusion still. Holding on to something, holding back. Probably just still holding back because he's really confused. A lot of the cards have been telling me recently that the masculine hasn't really been following his intuition, so that makes a little sense. For right now, what does the masculine think that the feminine's thinking? What does he think she's thinking? Okay. So I got the World in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So he thinks she's thinking, this is over. This is done. This is not meant for me. This is not a fated connection. He thinks that that's what she's thinking at this time. What does he think that she's feeling for him? All right. He thinks, I got the Five of Pentacles. It came out. It was at the bottom of the deck before. He thinks she's feeling like, you've hurt me so much. I don't have the energy to put effort into this. He's probably, I don't know, a lot of the feminines are feeling like that. So maybe his intuition is, for some of them, their intuition is picking up, is what I'm kind of feeling. They're still a little confused, but I feel like they're coming out of that energy. I don't know why that's what I'm, well, the Hangman is in reverse too at the bottom of the deck, so that could mean that as well. Maybe that's why I'm getting that. Okay, what does he think that the feminine is doing in regards to him and the connection? All right. Okay. I don't know why I just got like this intuition block all of a sudden when I pulled these cards out too, which is weird. He thinks she's like, I'm out of there. I don't want any of that negative energy. I am heading for the hills because I don't want no part of this It's his intuition is picking up then. He thinks she's got a new lover on her mind. Some of you might have somebody else, some of you might not. I think for most of you, you're just concentrating on yourselves, which is awesome. Let's see, what else could I ask? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm just kind of going with the flow with these readings because I'm just experimenting and seeing what works, what you guys like. So give me feedback, give me comments, even if there's something. I try to make sure that I don't do anything that you guys would absolutely hate. You know, I try to steer clear from all the annoying, like right now I'm probably rambling. You guys don't like that, but just comment, and I'm open to feedback as long as you're not spiteful and ridiculous. You know, if you say, hey, you know, you could do this better, you know, I love that. I love to improve. So if there's any knowledge I can obtain to do that, then that's great. But yeah, tell me what you want to hear. Tell me what kind of readings you like. Tell me what you liked about this reading. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm still getting I want to have like a standard spread that's like very informative yet easy and everything. So eventually I'll get to that point and have and be more organized and have different spreads for different things and everything. If you're a water sign, what's your advice? If you're a water sun sign, you have a water sun sign. You got the Four of Cups with the Eight of Cups. So you got to just hold your ground. If something comes in and it's not satisfying you, leave it be. So if your divine masculine comes in, make sure you just make sure you are loving yourself enough to put yourself first and your emotions first, because this person is not happy. This person is not satisfied. So in order to be satisfied, you have to reject the things that don't serve you. If that's your masculine or whoever it is or whatever it is, when things come in, you got to make sure you cross your arms and say, no, that's not for me. No, thank you. Bye. So that's your advice if you're a water sun sign. What's the advice if you are a fire sign, fire sun sign? A lot of you fire signs are losing hope big time. You got the star. It's telling you to remain hopeful. Lose your expectations that are unrealistic. Just hope for the best, but yet be prepared for the worst. And don't completely give up on the connection, but try to prioritize yourself before it as well. And this is telling me to tell you guys to try to meditate and balance your spirituality with what's physical and what's external. So you got the 9 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I just got that you don't think that your wish is coming in. You don't have enough hope right now. So I hope this gives you a little bit more hope, because there's a lot going on in the 3D that makes us lose hope. And we're like, well, wait a minute. At the same time, it's really difficult to let go of such a strong connection when you know you need to. So everything's easier said than done in this connection. And my heart goes out to all you guys. Okay, so if you are an earth sign, what is your advice? Oh, a lot of cards are trying to fly out right now. Let's see. Okay. Patience. Lot like fire signs. Balancing that water, balancing that earth with that water, that spirituality with those things that are tangible. Making sure that you're not falling too far into either your spirituality and fantasizing too much, and making sure you're staying grounded as well. Got the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so that's just saying stand in your power and your truth, and as well, meditation will be beneficial it's good for all of us, right? But especially for the earth and fire signs, earth and fire sun signs that are watching this, it'd be extra beneficial for you guys to meditate at this time. Meditation sounds so relaxing and simple, but it's really hard to work in the energy and effort, because our minds are going a million miles a minute. But that's why we do need to take that time out sometime. And both of these cards are out by the water, so bodies of water produce negative ions that are so good for us to be around and breathe in. So it just really balances you out. So if you guys have a body of water near you, or if you just take long showers and baths that are soothing for you guys, that helps as well. Even though it's not a large body of water, it's still flowing water. It still does produce those negative ions for you guys. Okay. And now we have, I did water, earth, fire. I'm drawing a freaking blank right now. Let's put these cards back in here. All right, air signs. What is the advice for you? What's the advice for my air signs? Okay. I think a lot of the air signs watching this are pretty much just done. They're very burdened by this, and they're having a hard time accepting this as a fated connection. So if you're an air sign watching this, it seems tough now, but you're almost there. You know, you're almost to where you need to be, so don't give up. Really, really focus on yourself. That's you. You got all this abundance. You're like Snow White. You got little birds landing on you and stuff, and you know, like, you have all these pentacles. I don't think a lot of the air signs that watching this really realize how worthy you are. And to anybody watching this as well, yeah, I think that you guys are kind of just like, I just want to drop this whole thing, you know? And it's good to drop, like, the idea, the expectations, everything. You need to drop certain aspects of it, but there's still hope there. You guys, there's still a real connection. It's a real connection. And in the 5D, this goes for all of you, not just air signs, by the way. In the 5D, which matters more than in the 3D, you guys are connected. You guys will always be connected. And we forget that, so we need to be reminded a lot of that. And it's so hard to hold on to something when you don't see tangible results. You just see things slipping out of your fingers. You don't see, you don't see anything tangible with it. And so it gets discouraging, but that's not really what matters. I have ringing in my left ear right now, so I must be saying something right. I guess what I wanted to say is that I just hope you guys are finding the courage within yourselves to love yourselves and put yourself first. And your emotions are your GPS. They're your guidance. So my ear's still ringing. Really sit with your emotions. Don't deny your emotions because you don't want to be over emotional. You don't want to seem, don't worry about what other people think. Worry about what you feel. And I think that's the message for this video. And hopefully by next week, I will have a much better phone and everything will be great. So subscribe if you want to see my new phone in action. And if you want to grow with me and everything, I'm not out here begging for donations or anything, but if you do have it in your heart to donate, the link is in the description. And honestly, I haven't had a lot of guidance myself through this whole journey, and I've had to pick myself up throughout it. So I just want to be here for you guys because I know what it's like to not have the advice and guidance that I need when I need it. So I love you guys so much. I really do. I really wish the best for you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.